Good evening. Live from New York, the CC Radio Network is proud to bring you tonight's show, The Rebellious Rev and the Doc, where we talk about religion like you've never heard before. There's no evangelists here, just talk about religion with a twist. So let's get started and have some fun. Welcome our hosts for tonight, The Rebellious Rev and the Doc.
There is no heaven, there is no hell, there is only this world and its dark reflection. And we do not know in which of the two worlds we are.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are here live.
Here you certainly are.
Sort of live anyway. Welcome to the show, The Rebellious Rev and the Doc.
Well, I made sure to hold a mirror to your face. I mean, it did fog up, so you are breathing.
Well, that's a good thing. I'm the Rev,
and
Rebellious
I'm the Doc,
Rev.
The Rebellious Rev.
He's the Doc.
There's no keeping him down, folks.
Nah, no way in God's heaven. You thought I was going to say something else, didn't you?
I thought you were going to say there's no way in hell.
As a religious soul, I would never say no way in hell.
Oh, I don't know. You are rebellious after all.
Okay, then I'll say no way in hell. Matter of fact.
Lots to discuss today, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, even though it's a Friday and this is our designated day for religious shows.
We're going to start our religion tonight around 10 o'clock, somewhere around there.
Yeah, there's just too much to discuss.
There's just too much fun going on in this crazy world.
I just don't know. I mean, you had a real show last night with the undercard of the Republican the debates. Then you had the main event minus the main event because he wasn't there.
Yeah, what do they call him? The big elephant is not here?
Yeah, he's the elephant in the room who wasn't there yet. Everybody, from all indications, everything was pointing to him anyway.
Yeah.
And the man wound up with more publicity out of that night.
Oh,
my goodness, you know.
All day today.
You know, and in fact, of course, he made sure to come on, before he started his own program yesterday for the vets, which I give him credit for that. He said he's been fielding phone calls from Fox News and Roger Ailes, come back, we need you, but...
And Roger Ailes, of course, denies it, I'm sure.
Oh, yes.
Even though they do have records that he called.
I have news for you. The commentators, Brett Baer, Chris Wallace, and Megan Kelley, earned every bit of whatever their salary was yesterday.
They were good.
They hard-hitting questions. Okay, they didn't hold anything back. There was a little bit of an exchange between Chris Wallace and Cruz. Chris Wallace gave him a quick lesson in, well, that's just not how debates are done,
Exactly.
And, at Cruz and Rubio were going at it. I must say, without Donald Trump there, everybody else felt so much more at ease and so much stronger.
Yes.
It's like they didn't have to worry about offending anybody, and they just said whatever they wanted to say.
Sure, they could all offend Trump.
Hey, listen, because let's face it, if he can command that kind of control over a debate when he's not even there, hey, he's already succeeded in winning.
Yeah, I mean, it's unbelievable that people were talking so much about him, even when he wasn't there.
Did you happen to catch the very beginning?
No.
Okay. It started out Chris Wallace No, Megan Kelley. Megan Kelley asked the question of Ted Cruz. So Ted Cruz said, well, we might as well get this over with right away. He said, some of us are stupid. Some of us are fat, arrogant. He said, well, now that we got that out of the way, because Donald's not here, he said, now let's get down to the serious questions, you know?
Oh, yeah, I heard that part. I thought you meant the part about the elephant. I missed that part.
He happened to mention it about the elephant not being in the room.
I thought that was Megan that said that.
She might have. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
But let me tell you, all three of them were excellent yesterday.
Well, one of the things that came out between yesterday is I'm sorry, Megan Kelley got caught in the middle of this, and it really had nothing to do with her too much. It had to do more of Mayor's. What's his name? Fairs. What's the guy from with Fox?
Ailes? Roger Ailes?
Yeah, it was all Ailes and Trump. She just got caught in the middle of this.
You know what? What I don't understand, I mean, I know that, he likes to say, well, you're entitled to change your mind from 4 years ago or however many years ago it was to now. But back in 2012, they had... Well, actually, before I even say this, what they said tonight on the news was that Trump heard through the grapevine that they had videotape of things that Cruz and Rubio and he had said in the past, and they're trying to deny it. So they were going to play it, at the debate, and he didn't want to get caught short. They said that was the main reason that he didn't show up.
Well, first thing is, if they had it, they would have played it anyway, and that's for opinions.
Well, no, that you're right, because they said, well, if they had it, why didn't they just play it? Because what they did was they played stuff that Rubio had said and Cruz had said, and it's you see them up there trying to walk it back and pretend that, well, it was taken out of context, Wasn't taken out of context. You said what you said, and that was it.
Yeah.
Like Warner Wolf used to say, let's go to the videotape,
Well, basically, the other thing is, like you said, if they would have had it, they would have played Trump's also.
You're right, and I don't know why they didn't play Trump's, even though he wasn't there. Who cares?
You don't know if they had anything taped for him.
No, they did. They said that, rumor had it that they had stuff on... Well, who do you have stuff on? You can't have stuff on Kasich, okay? They have stuff on, Jeb Bush might have said a few things, and Carson, no, he's a doctor. He doesn't say very much. Rand Paul pretty much sticks to the same script.
Well, I heard that there was just, the rumor was started by just some people, just a lot of BS, and there was no doubt. Everybody says there was no doubt the Fox would have played it.
Well, all I know is they.
Why wouldn't they play it? They're after him.
Well, yeah, that's true. But before we continue, what did we leave out?
A phone number, but we don't want any phone calls.
That's true.
Know why?
Because people may ask us questions we don't want to answer. We have to provide our callers with the questions that we want them to ask us, don't we?
And then they can call us at 516. The other reason they can't call us because I forgot the number.
516-336-8510.
We do have another telephone number showing on Blog Talk Radio, but we prefer if you call us at the 516 number.
That's
because
true.
The 646 number seems to be acting up, and there's a lot of echo on it. And now look at that, we got a phone call already on Skype. Somebody calling. Hello.
No.
How are you?
Hello.
And who's this?
Don't you recognize the voice?
Chad.
You going to talk politics?
I'm echoing.
You going to talk politics with us tonight?
No, it's religion night. It's Friday.
I outlined what we were going to do. That's why I'm surprised you called so early.
Oh, well, I'll listen to you.
We would never tell you not to call.
Yeah.
Certainly. You know that.
Anyway, let us finish a couple of our talking points, and then and you can chime in anytime you want. Just threw us all off, didn't he?
Well, he threw you off, that's for sure. You didn't expect it so soon.
No, not at all. But anyway, so you're right. It did throw me off. Good job, Chad.
We let me see.
Got it,
over the weekend, you could expect that most of the CNN and Fox News and MSNBC, they're all going to be very heavily into the coverage of what's going on in Iowa, because as the hours tick down, my friend had asked me what to do, and I really don't know. I gave him the best answer I could, but he had asked me what exactly is a caucus. Does anybody know?
A caucus? A caucus? A caucus? That's a part of the when you get rid of all the meat on a chicken, then you have a caucus left, right? Know what that is?
I think our rebellious Rev has been dipping into the ceremonial wine a little bit too much today.
No, caucus where the people actually...
You're in a room.
Physically go in a room.
Right. And everybody scouts out their corner of the room.
Well, and that's democratic. The Republican is different. The Republicans are blind. Is a secret ballot. The Democrats all go in secret rooms and they count them. The Republicans are secret ballot. But it's the same thing. All the people.
Well, Donald Trump will make that happen. We need Donald Trump to make that happen.
But yeah, basically, and they all go in there and then they count them. Let's say we in each district we got 40 for Trump, we got 30 for Cruz, we got 12 for this guy, and that's it.
It seems to me they're making a hell of a lot more of it than it really is,
Yeah, it's not like, there's no voting machines, nothing like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Just, and like I said, where did I see it? I saw it in a movie where they were doing it. Oh, you know where it was? It was in not Madam Secretary.
The Good Wife.
The Good Wife that had it.
That's where I remembered it from, too.
Yeah. That's what that is, anyway.
But
meanwhile, Trump, as of last night, he had about $7 million, and they
for
said,
the veterans.
But they said there's a lot more now. The money just keeps coming in.
He could have done something like that any other day. See, one of the things that one of the veterans groups complained about, which I could understand, is they very much appreciated the fact that he wanted to help, the wounded warriors.
I don't know if it was the Wounded Warriors. They didn't say which organization he was supporting.
Well, I know, but the point is that they felt that more would have been, it would have been more successful had he shown up at the, debate and just, been there with everybody else instead of doing this on his own, which we know he loves to steal the show.
And he
that's
did.
Exactly what he did. He stole the show.
Okay.
But they did say that because there are so many different organizations, they are going to decide who's going to get what slice of the pie, so to speak. The
other thing was, how about Huckabee showing up there?
Well, Huckabee and Santorum showed up. Well, they said, they're